Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we.
Hey,
as
man.
the Bears get set to match up.
That's crazy.
That's the key. I just kept the attention on me. I kept the attention on me.
Where my phone at?
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go.
Yeah.
Week 11.
Yeah, when you said that shit funny.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successful.
You said Bosa opted out. Ain't no way.
Huh?
He got lazy on you. He got lazy on you.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Like, bro. But remember, I had Bosa in that 60s league, and I was complaining about him, bro.
Yo, he not lying.
Bro, I'm over here in the struggle battle, bro. I'm about to go to OT against an
My
0-9
nigga really
team.
backed out. Yo, I ain't never heard of nothing like that. Hey, yo.
Dog.
Nah, for sure. That just
So that came from So Icy headquarters?
Oh my God. Nah, beyond.
I'm just saying, man. If you ever pulled up to talk to him headquarters, you would have left with. You could have left with a chain. You could have came with a new Benz.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis
Damn, you can't win MVPs. You can't win rings. That's what you telling me?
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scoring in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way.
I would say we already got Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
You give yourself the best chance.
Man, though.
So if they're up around 24, 28,
Chap has been a great addition.
Chap has been amazing.
And that means your offense has to keep pace.
But hey, if that's what you want to do, Bruce, I wish you would. For real.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27. The UNI partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really, not much separating these two.
That's a good place to focus. I ain't gonna lie.
Much at all, and I think
niggas pretty good.
Coaches, they've looked at their team and
Nah, we kind of booty in the
you
first
know what you're
quarter.
into
Though.
in
We've
this
been
one,
on some
and you
bullshit.
better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question.
I think our game was quiet the first quarter, then we turned up.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
On third down, Cousins.
Good play.
And
I had a couple people open, but I just slipped.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here.
Because I wanted them, but I don't trust your safeties not making the play. So, that sucks.
Defenses chart. How did we do
I
on
ain't
third
want that to
down?
happen.
That's a nice start.
Oh,
for
it
them
still
in this
worked
one.
out. Get the hell out of here.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds.
Yeah, but you should have seen what happened with the angle. I mean, unless I was just aiming it out of bounds like this.
These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking
I don't like us getting
academies
the ball first.
and
Now
that
we got
flat
change
drop
that.
and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can.
This shit been adjusted or no?
So not quite.
So my shit got
first and
adjusted.
goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
You said, has it been adjusted?
They'll run for the first
Yeah,
time.
my shit got adjusted to receive first out of nowhere.
And he's dropped just shy of the
maybe
25
so.
at the 24. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a
Don't they
very
know this
long
my
night
offense?
for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He was brought down by
superstar.
Oluwakit. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating
I
a
went all
defense
speed,
is
man.
how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, that boy, he jumped out the way.
On top of their game right from the first snap.
I like the play
They nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play that time on the catch.
Let's go, DeMar, with it in that hole. Sue Douglas can never guard any of us. I don't care what he does in real life.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst.
The boys blocking, ain't they?
A pretty decent game.
Oh, you watching our game?
Hell yeah.
Man, what?
I know I was winning, bro. It was in OT, but I know I was winning. It was fun.
2nd down at 4.
Packers, bro. I don't know how you don't struggle against the Packers.
Again, running right.
I struggle every year with the Packers.
Just a yard on the pickup.
I don't know if it's.
Leave them with a 3rd and 3. So
bro,
CD,
that man started the game out 18 for 18 against
They
him.
have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst
It's
of
really Fred Warner, though, bro.
multiple months.
You know, I like to run the ball. He right there, causing ruckus.
We want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor?
We swept
the
him, though.
streak
Straight.
on the other side. Sometimes
Well,
I knew he was good, but I thought he would get out there.
They have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them as the idea.
I gotta see if that'll actually work.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down.
I haven't seen the Sean effect yet.
I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this
What you doing with Rattler, though, man? Make sure you
because the closer you get
put him in free
to the
agency.
end zone, the field gets condensed.
Nah, just play him, bro. Nobody trying to play him.
You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone.
Nah, just cut him, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, give him 4
It's
yards
better
there.
that
It'll
way.
be 2nd and 6.
Make the league even. Nah, for real, I got a deal with KJ Hamler. He's on the bench wasting.
The 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive they're on right now.
Looks a lot like what we saw in practice bounds of the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Watson. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. A run with Lindsey out of the gun.
Ooh.
Gets past him at the 10. And he
That was
takes
dope.
this one in for a
Can't do that at
touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
I seen that.
Extra point by
It's so funny because nigga said, bro, say Rusto 95% of the time. That can't be right.
That's what I said. I said, ain't no way. I don't believe that.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
You said what? Oh, yeah, man. That was a very disciplined drive.
The Dolphins
Eye-opener for sure.
ready for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely
they
do,
can't hear
because
you,
to
dude.
me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial. That was good tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Include mic audio. It should be working. People getting a chance in the nations.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he takes a shot.
Ooh, I thought they was about to take that
as
zone.
this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away.
Hey, Bruce, they said they can't hear you, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route. And
honestly, I'm just shocked that zone blitz is coming. So I'm like sitting here like, all right, I haven't seen the zone blitz in a minute. Usually nobody.
About 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run with Etienne.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
He was working hard. Oh, they tripped me. That should have been a tutty.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action. Cousins. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Hey, yo.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play there for the Dolphins.
Hey,
when they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it as this season has gone on.
Wild
he's
shit,
been
dude.
awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That was crazy. Big A. I know, Rich. I don't know what just happened.
After 1-7,
so icy effect. Get off my screen.
Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Cousins. A quick slant to Hill.
He's about to get the stiffy off, too.
First and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's crazy.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against
I didn't think Reek had it in him. I might have to change his ability.
Reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Should have known that.
Etienne. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Travis Etienne. His 14th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Play us with diligence.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I kick game down. Goofy.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what
hell no. Get the hell out of here.
Game plan for that with their teams on defense. They may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Yeah, you know, they got to be realistic.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room.
He really is waiting on that Deshaun effect, though.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Faking the give. Now Watson.
Let's go, boy.
Get there.
Get back there. You talk about the one I was covering, right?
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Yeah, you did have him. I wasn't going to keep up.
Michael Pilardi on to punt. Jakeem Grant back deep.
I'm just glad you kept backing up for real. Gave my boys a chance. Oh, damn, this motherfucker. Should have let him catch it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
All in all, good defensive drive. All in all.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man, it's Brown.
Get the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Yeah, we got a full house on this joint.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Handoff running left is Etienne. And
relax, fella.
At the 30 here.
They were not fooling around at all. Were they 2nd and short? And they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. On play action, Cousins. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down.
Why you say that?
Your best
I see you jump up there on that safety.
And hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Fair point.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports.
This nigga in the front, dogging my mans.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
Oh, good up, bro.
Henry brings it in. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's funny as hell. This nigga said, nah. Man, what? Especially you got them little buttons on there and shit. Niggas are confused. They still confused.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Flush to his right. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
Well, they'll run it here.
Oh, come on,
and
bro.
They'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A handoff for ETN. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now Cousins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come.
I was saying, like, if it's cover 3, it's got to work. That's all I was saying to myself. If it's cover 3, it's got to work.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Etienne as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I'm just worried about kicking these kicks right, dog. My jaw's sliding a little
Extra
bit.
point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
I appreciate you, man, about this humble Thanos shit.
And that one will bounce.
I can't lie. It's just weird. It's like taking a bath with goat milk. I don't like it. Like, this is crazy. What's up, boo? You still hitting the gym after this, though? Yeah, I'm still going, sorry.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock.
Oh, get
Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Come on, bro.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Man, that was a good play. Man, that was a good play. Ain't 4.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Watson. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk.
I hate Aluakon's awareness, bro. Like, on God, I hate his awareness. He be right with you, step for step. It won't do a thing. Oh my, it's so disgusting.
Difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
I was about to say, bro.
And he missed
like,
it.
come on.
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot
Captain.
before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor.
See, I got the win,
I think
man.
in this spot,
See,
you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back.
Good game so far, though, man.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Tight game, no mistakes.
The Bears offense ready
so
to
this game
go
how it usually go. Tight game, no mistakes.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game?
No. Come on,
Parsons.
You
have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Micah. Damn, this first incompletion.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On the counter, Etienne.
Come on, man. You look right at him and ran away from
32. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
Oh, man. Woo!
And this throw is
Savior.
Defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Give it back, nigga. That was a touch.
Play by the defender. He diagnosed that one.
That was a touchdown, nigga.
And forced the incompletion.
Shit. They try to get that shit back in blood.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it.
After everybody else.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Oh, my God.
They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, my God.
Kick is good.
If they ain't let me get it the other week, I would have been pissed if you just got it.
Connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon.
Me either.
Because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as
That's exactly how it's went for me every time, just like that.
You didn't jinx it.
I take off, okay, sweet. When I get there, don't hit it.
Sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Oh, my God. You can't make that up. can't make that up. Side. Bang, good for one.
He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
Side team, hand it up in the back to us.
Away and off it goes.
I feel like I had covered.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A give to Etienne running right.
You gotta love it, bro.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game.
I was like, bro, running kind of
slow. Time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Cousins on first down.
Right there.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
You got it.
And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Oh, shit, I'm about to say, I don't know that man.
Go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will make this a
I'm about to say, yeah, he dope on it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Gotta watch out, y'all. Can't let that momentum get too high, man.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
I swear somebody comes in at the nick of time, every time.
That taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, they gave that to me.
Caught by Brown.
That's good.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw, Cousins. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Brown. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over.
Do it myself.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. To throw is Watson. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey.
I was going to say.
And on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
On any running play,
when I see my boys there, I'm like, wow,
it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they let this one
go. He got it.
For Chark.
That's that, folks.
Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Chark. His second touchdown.
I was shocked that he didn't die for you. As soon as he got out the pocket, I was like, oh, nah, he should catch it.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Yeah, about to say, I knew it had to come at some point.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You know that for sure.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You know Brady ain't pulling that in. But God. What's up? You good?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
There's that momentum.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with Etienne. Dances by him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 116 yards rushing for him so far.
Nah. He just got the, what you call it? The evasive John. He got freight train on him, though.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. Not a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Etienne. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man here, the tight end, Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. Cousins now. They'll try and set the screen to ETN.
I seen you get caught. As soon as you got caught, I said, okay,
Charles, cool. This one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What do you see?
I seen you on them, too. As soon as I seen you move them, I said, okay.
Because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Flush to his right, to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think
where you going, young man? Where you going?
Outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That's it. That's what you're doing. All right.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flushed out right.
Oh, I wanted to throw it to him. Your man was right there.
That's going to wind up incomplete. That close on 3rd down. I think everybody probably expected a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kirk Cousins punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Cousins will try and throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
My defense to play right.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
From the 50, it's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Stay with him.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flex down position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Oh, wow.
Dancing to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, he's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great...
Woo, let's go, Farley! That's why you a star, boy. That's why you a fucking star. Damn, we needed a play.
In this football game, a seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They love giving me that.
Out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Cousins. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Gave it up.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
I'm mad at it, though. It was a good game.
Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
I didn't think he'd stay with him.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some good defenses, though. We're seeing some different defenses. Got some stuff to take back home to the game, too.
Pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
No cap definitely missed a touchdown. Nah, Mike, you just put that up on the
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down.
Yeah, he probably would have took that.
Incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think
he's going to let him get behind him like that.
The top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Etienne with it, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Cousins. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Yeah,
and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Not mad at it. Just glad we learned some things. That's good, though. I can just start paying attention to the whole field instead of 2 reads.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
We gave some giveaways, though. We had a lot of giveaways this game. That one touchdown, though, the fucking, what's his name, was crazy. The Chark. Nah, that Chark zone was crazy. He sized him up and everything.
After the touchdown.
Like, that shit was wild.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
I think the Chark one was the only one that upset me. Everything else, I'm like, we kind of deserved it. But that Chark one, I'm like, can't let that one go. That's just messy.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Get a timeout out our hands,
right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
You already know.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. Rolling to his right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk.
Every other time it's worked out for us when somebody did that. That's why I thought it was up. I'm like, oh, we good.
Watson.
I read it.
And look at this.
Read it.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has.
I low-key did it intentionally, hoping that you would bite on it.
Because it's zone.
Not even going fun.
Man, he's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Yeah, I was shocked. Like, when you threw it like that, I was like, oh, shit. You're playing me. And I was hoping I ain't drop it.
And they'll run here with Etienne.
I don't like that,
though. His way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Cousins to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Now Etienne.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Big decision here.
Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Big decision, man. Will they take the bait?
one score down.
If we don't make it, fellas, the good thing is we worked hard this season. We gotta do better when Joey Bosa in the game. Facts.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
Good game. I'm not mad at it.
With such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game.
Nah, yeah. I wanted to see what they made of first.
The win for the Bears just around the corner.
Yeah.
They go down.
Again, like I did a lot of things I wouldn't do in the playoffs. I ain't tripping. Yeah, you know we ain't tripping shit.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the
let's see what you
football.
do on this third. He's going to kneel it. I think he's going to start running on me now.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
Oh, I was going to say, why?
Over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So time
yeah, let's get up out of here.
The other direction as they come up now, third and long.
It's a good game, though.
Down to an Egos Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.
Back though.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Nah, yeah, it was a good game. I ain't get too tensed up or nothing. Because I know there's some plays that happen that I know ain't gonna happen like that. Come postseason, so I'm not tripping.
To put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people
watching this one. It was a good game to see what we got. See what everybody got on the table.
Halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan.
Yeah, definitely a good game.
That didn't work
might,
in the first half.
I don't know. You still gotta get through Mike.
Adjustments necessary. Went away from that. And then they got it together, got a spark,
gotta get through Mike,
and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Chicago, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1.
Nah, you gotta watch that one, though.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons and shit. But yeah, man, definitely a good game. We'll bust it up.